Weight loss updates. So it's been 30 days, over 30 days since I started working out. I celebrated 30 days on the 12th of June, which was on Friday, and I was super excited that since 30 days ago from that day, I made the choice to just begin, intentionally, and I tried to come on here to celebrate, but for some reason, the app did not let me put out my post. So, but I celebrated in silence. I celebrated here, and I'm super glad for the discipline that I've had to keep going. I saw a video Margie made, weight loss tips after baby, after every child she has had, and it reminded me that I have a tummy wrap. So diastasis recti. Mommy told me, and one of the tips was just to use a wrap, and I remember that I have this wrap that I tried to use it after I had my baby, like 6 weeks after I had my baby, and for some reason, well, obviously for obvious reasons, it didn't fit at all. So I just dumped it. But after seeing that video, I was like, oh, I actually do have a wrap, and I went to look for it and I found it, and yay, I can now wear this wrap again. I mean, if I even stretch it tighter, it will go a bit more than this. But yeah, so I found it and I used it yesterday. I felt this really tingly itch after working out in my belly, and it's just to help tighten the opening in that belly area, and a few other really interesting and helpful tips she shared. So I'm so grateful. Moving forward, I'm just going to keep using this wrap. So one thing is, I did not check my weight when I was starting this journey. I didn't know how much I was weighing. I just knew I needed to begin from somewhere. I knew I was overweight and I did not like it because the rate at which I was going, it could get out of hand. So I didn't want to wait. But one thing I did was to check my waistline. Yes, since I didn't have a scale to check my weight, and I haven't been to the hospital in a while, because every time I go to the hospital I make sure I check my weight and my vitals, right? But I haven't been to the hospital in a while, so yeah, I just checked my waistline and it was at 46. Today, as we speak, this morning I checked and we're at 42. That is some good progress, if you ask me, to be honest. So I am just going to keep at it, and honestly, I am now watching my diet a bit more, because you cannot be making progress and just keep moving anyhow. Scratch everything I said about just freestyling, and I am no longer freestyling, and I have a few things on my list I would want to even get to help me on this journey. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there and just keep updating as I go forward. Hopefully I share a lot more that I have planned out to share. But yeah, and then this is your cue to also, just take your fitness journey more seriously if you would like. I really do not know how to say it, but it just begins with the mind, to be honest. You just have to conquer your mind and you take it up from there. Ciao.